From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso, the border, the Franklin Mountains, to the booming metropolis of Alamogordo, to right here in this room where I'm not wearing any pants. This is the KVIA Farewell Party.
I'm Tom Costello at the NBC News Washington Bureau. I had the great privilege of working with Kevin back in the 80s. He wanted me to say great privilege, right? Great privilege?
Yeah, great privilege.
Great privilege, yeah. I was a young cub reporter. Kevin was already a grizzled veteran with 100 war stories. Only about half of them were actually true. One day, Kevin handed me an assignment. I looked at him and I said, Kevin, this is really not a story. To which Kevin replied, I could make a compelling story out of that rock if you told me to. I've remembered that ever since because Kevin was right. Maybe not about the rock, but it's always about good photography, good writing, making the story relevant for the viewer. Kevin knew it back in the late 80s, and his news judgment and storytelling instincts are a big reason he has left such a mark on El Paso. Congratulations, buddy. Felicidades por tu excelente carrera. Enjoy retirement.
When I first started at the network, one of my favorite stories to tell as people are trying to get to know you and want to know where you've come from, I said, I worked at KVIA in El Paso, Texas. My boss there was this guy named Kevin Lovell. He had a really sharp eye for talent. And they'd all stop and kind of look around a little bit and giggle and say, huh? And I'd laugh with them. But the truth is, Kevin, you do have a sharp eye for talent, and you have a sharp eye for photographers and for production and for every little bit of this business, every little detail. You have a sharp eye for that, and it all makes a difference. It all matters. And we have benefited from that sharp eye.
Hey everyone, greetings from Charlotte. Kevin, you built KVIA into a powerhouse station and maintained it for decades, something that's really hard to do in the TV news industry. It was one of the honors of my career to anchor and report there in the 90s. And Kevin, I thank you for that opportunity. I thank you for your friendship across the miles all of these years, and I wish you the best in your retirement. And don't drive your wife crazy.
Hi everyone, Ann Semmer here, coming to you from an elementary school TV studio. How appropriate to be talking about KVIA from a place where I work now. Kevin, congratulations on a remarkable career at KVIA. I think I'm most proud of the fact that you were able to, through your years at KVIA, weave the station into and become an important part of the El Paso, Las Cruces community. So remarkable. I also personally am very proud of the work we did on Good Morning El Paso. We built that show from nothing. And in fact, look, this is an original prop from the original Good Morning El Paso set. I saved it. It brings me a lot of joy still. Another thing I'm very proud of, Kevin, is when you, Roger Meyer, and I went to Operation Desert Shield, turned into Operation Desert Storm, and we were able to bring the stories of the Fort Bliss soldiers back to our community, and that was a huge honor. So Kevin, congratulations, enjoy retirement. To everyone in the KVIA community, thank you. I miss you, I love you, and stay well.
Mr. Lovell, how you doing? Kevin Lovell, look at it. I can't believe it. I'm in your home state of Texas. You and I have driven here to San Antonio and to Austin together, and guess who I find? Another KVIA alum. How about that? We went through the Kevin Lovell School of Hard Knocks and we survived. And we are both saying that we're really, it's difficult right now. We're busy, but both of us are saying no matter how stressed we are, it's nothing compared to what you put us through. But we say that in a good way. It's prepared us for everything else. You'll be happy with me, by the way, though, because I got a hotel for $27 a night at the Pac-12 tournament, and I got another $30 a night at the women's Pac-12 tournament. I know you would have been proud of me, and we're not staying at the media hotel here either, my friend. We're staying somewhere else close by to save money, so you would be very happy, buddy. I hope you're doing well, Mr. Lovell. All right, good to see you, my man.
I don't know if this was like this for everyone at Channel 7, but whenever I went to my desk and saw, after a show especially, saw that red blinking light, I knew exactly who that call came from, who that message was from. It was from you. Sometimes it was, Raul, what were you thinking? But for the most part, it was a lot of encouraging things and a lot of advice, and I loved our time together. And just, it really was a special time at KVIA. And I have to say, the success of that station is because of you. I mean, dominant number one still to this day. And it's just impressive to see. I know there are a lot of people around it, but you drove the bus, man.
Hey, Kevin, it's your favorite Florida Gator here, Ken Molestina. I can't believe that you're finally retiring. I never thought that the day would come when you would retire. Never thought you'd do it. Lucky for you that you have Brenda on deck ready to take the baton from you. So KVIA's future is in great hands.
Hey Kevin, it's your old friend Robert Olgain. Wow, it is certainly the end of an era at KVIA. I want to congratulate you on your upcoming retirement, and I want to thank you for taking a chance on a newspaper reporter who showed up at your doorstep with a goatee and a shaved head. But I think everything worked out for the best. Listen, in an interview that I did with Maynard Haddad at the end of H&H Car Wash, he told me that in life, everything ends, and if you're smart, you know when to leave. So I'd like to think that you are a very smart person, Kevin. Congratulations. We'll see you around.
Hello, extended KVIA friends and family. This is Betsy MacArthur coming to you from Cincinnati, Ohio. But now I'm Dr. Betsy MacArthur Leroy. And here I am today now as an OBGYN delivering babies, early mornings and late nights, just like it was with Good Morning El Paso and 7 News Extra. We worked hard and we played hard. There were a couple times I think Kevin called myself and Chris Sanchez into his office and said that some of our shenanigans at Club 101 had been noted and that we might want to tone it down. We were also notorious for throwing some pretty rad house parties, the little duplex that Chris and I shared. So those remain wonderful memories, or kind of half memories in my past. So thanks again to you, Kevin, for everything you've done for the community. Brenda, I remember when you were an intern, and I know you will continue to do great things and continue to offer the top news and information, however that may evolve in the future, to the borderland.
Kevin, I never thought I'd see the day, but here it is. Congratulations on your retirement. An outstanding career is putting it lightly. Thank you so much for believing in me back when I was just a college kid with my hair down to my shoulders. I'm happy to say things have worked out. Kevin, thank you so much for the faith you had in me and all the careers that you've believed in. We're all so proud of you and happy to see what you do with this next chapter. Congratulations, Kevin.
Hi, I'm Bill Zortman. I'm here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Been here for, 22 years now. But I hired the guy that we're talking about this week, a guy named Kevin Lovell. Hired him in Amarillo, first day on the job. He was shoveling snow. Came on my news set. I talked to him about being in broadcasting, and he's been 15 years or so as a general manager at a station I hired him at KVIA TV in El Paso, Texas. Lots of great stories about Kevin. Kevin, thanks for the ride. Thanks for all you've done. Our time is up. Thank you for yours.
But I want everyone to know, I've known Kevin for more than 40 years. He is the single best reporter I have ever worked with, and I could give no higher praise than that. I'm also reminded of a story that Ross Perot, the former presidential candidate, used to tell. He said that everyone grows up in life wanting to be the pearl, this beautiful object that everyone admires. But in truth, there are very few pearls in life. But if you can't be the pearl, how about being the oyster? The reason this beautiful pearl exists. Well, there's very few oysters in life as well. No, there's very few oysters, there's very few pearls, but there's a tiny grain of sand that works its way inside the oyster that irritates it so much that it creates the pearl. I would tell you that Kevin Lovell is that piece of sand. He has spent his entire life irritating the hell out of us, but at the same time making us all better for having known him. Happy retirement, Kevin. I'm sorry I can't be there. I'll talk to you soon.
Kevin Lovell is retiring. I never thought I'd say those words. Rob Helga's here with ABC7 in Chicago. Put him up there with the other legends of KVIA. Gary Warner, Estella Casas. Kevin believed in young journalists like me, giving us a chance to flourish in El Paso and move on to wonderful things. So congratulations to Kevin. And this isn't all bad for the newsroom. Y'all will never have to run that fruitcake story during the holidays again.
Hey, hello, Kevin. Congrats. Surprise. 40 years at KVIA and 23 years as general manager. Man, that is a very impressive run and a great reflection on your Texas roots. You're loyal, hardworking, and Kevin, guess what? You may not know this, but the two of us actually have so much in common. We are both natives of Texas, the Friendship State. We both got our start in broadcast news, and we both love fashion. Wait, okay. Actually, I think I'm talking about America on the fashion part. Anyway, though, we do have one more thing in common. I, too, am wishing the very best for you and your family in your retirement. Congrats, Kevin, on a stellar career. Come on and visit us. See, you can even walk through the door. Congrats, friend.
Greetings, Kevin and the entire KVIA family. Ryan and I would like to congratulate Kevin on 23 wonderful years at the helm of El Paso's KVIA and over 40 years at the station.
I mean, we were just talking with Art and Gelman about that. That is incredible. Kevin's been at KVIA since 1980. We weren't born. And we thought your 21 years, we thought 21 years of hosting live was impressive. That's amazing, Kevin.
Well, what truly is impressive is the wonderful partnership Live has enjoyed with Kevin and KVIA throughout the years.
Indeed, and we appreciate it, Kevin. And now, as you pass the torch to Brenda, we'd like to wish you and your lovely wife, Marika, the very, very best in your retirement.
Kevin, my man, it's been quite a career. From all of your friends at ABC News, congratulations and enjoy your retirement. Well done.
Hi, everyone. David MUIR here from ABC's World News Tonight. And from all of us here, we want to congratulate Kevin Lovell on your retirement, your decades of work as news director and general manager at KVIA. Texas is lucky to have you. You've had an extraordinary career. And if anyone deserves this next chapter, it's you.
Farewell to you. Thank you. Not farewell to you, Brenda. Not yet, anyway. KVIA shall forever remain where news comes first. Yeah.